Or just drop where you are tuning in from for me today, guys. Just drop into the chat box. This is going to be an interactive call today, guys. So find that chat box and tell me where you are tuning in from. I am so excited about this call, guys. I am so excited. I'm going to be co-hosting this call with some amazing individuals. Some of you may know them already, some of you may not, but you know them on this call. You'll hear more from them as we go on. But anyway, I don't want to take more of your time, so I'm just going to jump right into things. So you're here to find out and celebrate these 5 people. So I'll get them onto you now. So the first person I'm going to introduce, she is a legal secretary by day and she is a boss by night, guys. This lady is a go-getter. If you don't know her already, you're about to hear some flames. Guys, this lady always comes through with the fire. She is committed. You know what? I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to bring the lady herself. Her name is Tanya, aka Tana. Tanya, are you there?
Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining. Hope you're all feeling good today. Ready to drop some gems for you all.
Amazing, Tanya. So I just want you to tell me 3 things about yourself. So introduce yourself, tell us why you got started, and give us 1 goal that you have for the future.
Okay, my name is Tanya, also known as Tanup. I'm from North London. I'm a legal secretary. I basically, one of my goals is to elevate, own my own music studio, and yeah.
Amazing. Thank you for that, Tanya. And so the next person that I'm going to bring on, guys, she is so talented. When I say talented, or I think that's an understatement if I'm going to be honest. So this lady, she is a designer and she is a business owner outside of her 9 to 5. If that doesn't spell boss, I don't know what else does, guys. I'm just going to introduce this lady now. Her name is Sashelle. Sashelle, are you there?
I'm here. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for giving us this time this evening and looking forward to sharing what we've been up to.
Amazing, Sashelle. So just introduce yourself quickly. Tell us why you got started and give us 1 goal that you have for the future.
Okay, my name's Sashelle. Why I got started, I wanted financial freedom for myself, for my family, for my children, their children, and their children. And being an employee is not it. So I saw this space, I was welcome into this space by my chargee, and it's just been going fantastic ever since. And my goal is to give my whole family financial freedom, retire my parents, make sure my children never have to look for a job, all of that.
I absolutely love that, sis. Absolutely love that. So we're going to keep going. So Sophia is the next person that I'm going to introduce. This lady is a childminder by day. And by night, I just said that the lady we just spoke to, she's a business owner, right? These 2 are business owners.
My partner.
Guys, these 2 are an amazing pair. This lady that I'm about to bring on, as I said, she's a childminder, but she is so caring, not just for children, for people in general, for the people all around her, for the people that she comes into contact with. And she's always doing the most for those people and trying to bring people up with her. So I'm not going to say too much more, and I'm going to bring her on right now. Sophia, are you there?
I'm here, guys. Thank you for joining. We appreciate it.
Amazing. So Sophia, just give us a quick introduction. Tell us why you got started and give us 1 goal that you have for the future.
I got started because I want true financial freedom for myself and my family. I don't want my children to have to look for work. I want them to have options in life and basically continue to share this among more parents so that they can break these generational curses that we have in our community. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to extend it further than the people in my home.
Amazing, just fitting with the character as usual. And so guys, we're going to keep it going. So the next person I'm going to bring on to meet you guys is a visionary. He is a go-getter, guys. And not only that, he really is a family man. He's there for the people around him, and he really makes sure that he does what he needs to do for the people around him, right? This guy is a go-getter. He works in construction, and I'm just not going to say too much more. I'm going to bring him on now. Wayne, are you there?
Oh, yes, I am. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the call. My name's Wayne. I do construction, and by night, I'm a financial trader. I've been doing it for a couple of years, but the reason why I'm in this IM Academy at the moment is because I've never seen another support system as stringent and as proper as this one. This one, yeah, this is the grand slam home run. This is what this is. So let's go get that money. I'm glad everyone's on this call. Get into IM Academy. It's the one.
Yes, Wayne. So just give us one goal that you have for the future as well.
My goal for the future is, well, one of them is financial freedom. And I would like in the future to basically not be worried about, I don't want to be a penny counter. I've never been one. I'm not going to start to become a penny counter. And I'd like to have more time with family, friends, and also, first and foremost, I have to share with everyone else. No man is an island. Everyone has to get a piece of this knowledge.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No longer a secret. Everyone needs to
Amen.
get some of this sauce.
Amen.
Amazing. I absolutely love everything that you just said there, Wayne.
Mhm.
And last but most certainly not least, guys, I'm going to introduce this amazing lady. This lady is just a superwoman. She is there for everybody all the time. And not only that, she's a boss. She's a boss. She's a business owner. She's been owning businesses for years. She's been really, really, really looking after her family the last few months. And she's just doing everything that she can to bring her people up with her. So I'm just going to introduce this lady now. Nat, are you there?
I'm here. Hi, everybody. Thank you all for coming and taking the time out. So my name's Natalie and I own a cleaning business. And what else? I can't remember. I own a cleaning business. One of my goals is to stop working by August.
Yes.
And I'm nearly there.
Oh, yes.
Close.
I'm very close, very, very close.
Very close.
Yep.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. So guys, you've met all of the stars of the show tonight. So let's get into it. But before we do that, obviously you guys need to know who I am, right? So my name is Naomi, by day, and by night I am an investor, a mentor, and a trader as well. So I'm here to give you guys some information that I'm sure you've been waiting and willing to hear, guys. So I just want to introduce a concept to you guys, which really made me rethink my own personal money views before getting into this space. So like I said, I'm an accountant, right? So I went to university and I got a job. I got a job and then studied to become a qualified accountant. So I've been on a process, and whilst I've been doing that, I've always known that this isn't it for me. I've always been searching for more, and I was so grateful that I was introduced to an opportunity that allowed me to take myself from where I was to where I wanted to be. So I read a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad when I first joined this space, and that really, like I said, made me rethink my attitude toward money. So I'm just going to bring up something for you guys. It's called a cash flow quadrant. So like I said, this is going to be an interactive call, guys. So I want you guys to talk to me in the chat box, please. Do we have any employees on the call today? Just drop an E in the chat box for me. So we all know what an employee is, right? You're employed by somebody. You go to work and you are exchanging your time for money. You spend your 9 to 5 at work and then you come home and you get paid at the end of the month, right? We all get how that works. Amazing. I can see that we've got a few employees there. Amazing. So guys, have we got any self-employed people on the call here today? Self-employed people, I have to big it up to you guys because you guys are everything yourself. Where as an employee, you have your HR department, which you can run to at any time, your finance department, if you've got problems with your pay. If you're self-employed, you have to do everything yourself. So you are your own HR, you are your own accountant. It's just on you. But it's the same thing. You're still exchanging your time for money. If you don't work, you don't get paid. That's the only downfall that self-employed people have, as well as having to actually be there in order to receive that money. So that's what takes me onto the right side of money. what I just said there is that a self-employed person has to be present in order to generate income. A business owner, however, does not have to do that. So a business owner has a system that allows them to generate income. I'm going to give you an example. Imagine a barber, right? So you can have a self-employed barber. He cuts hair and he gets paid per cut. Self-employed, and he's exchanging the time that he spends cutting hair for money. And then you have business owners. A business owner would be somebody who owns a barbershop. He is not cutting hair and he doesn't have to be there to generate income. He has a system in place. He's got barbers in the shop who are hiring chairs, and that person who owns that barbershop has an income. He's a business owner because that system that he's created is generating income for him. So if that makes sense, just drop a B in the chat for me for business owner. I hope you guys are keeping up with me. So I'm going to move on to the fourth and final quadrant, guys, which you can see there is investor. Guys, this is my most favorite one, and I'm going to give you an analogy. Imagine going to sleep at night, but just before you go to sleep, you put £20 in your purse or your wallet, and you throw your purse out the window. And then when you wake up in the morning, your purse just drops back in, and instead of that £20 that you put in there, you have 200. How would I don't know about you guys, but making money in my sleep is something that absolutely blew my mind. So that is what an investor does. They are no longer depending on their time or a system to generate income for them. What they're doing is making their money go to work. That is what an investor does. They make their money go to work for them. And guys, this is exactly why we're here today, because we're going to show you how you can get over to this right side of money, particularly into this investor space. So, guys, I'm going to stop talking for a little while. I know you've heard a lot from me, and I'm going to introduce an amazing individual. When I say amazing, I mean amazing. Success Leave Clues, guys. And I am so happy and grateful that I've had the pleasure of being connected to this woman for a while. So I have seen her journey from she came into this space, guys. This lady is only 30 years old. She was able to move out of her mum's house in the midst of a pandemic, and she is retired. And you heard her a second ago, right? She's 30. I literally don't know what else more you can say about that. But she's not just doing it for herself. She's out here impacting lives. Not only impacted my life, because she's the person that brought me into this opportunity. She is now impacting lives across the globe, guys. She is a selfless individual, and she is a D6 ambassador, which means that she is helping people across the globe with their crypto wallets and generating money with crypto. So before I keep going on, because I can say so many things about this lady, I'm going to just get her on. Lisa, are you there?
Hey, Nay. Hey, guys. I am excited. Guys, I want you to drop some ends into that chat box for our host this evening, Miss Naomi. Did she not just so diligently describe how we all need to transition from that left-hand side of money over onto that right-hand side of money? And by the grace of God, guys, I'm going to do that with you today on this call. So I want you to make sure you've got your notebooks ready. I want you to make sure you got your pens, because the note takers are truly, truly the money makers, right? I promise you guys that.
Oh, yes, they are.
Yes, tell them, Wayne. I want you to tell them again, the note takers are the money makers in this space, right? So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to show you how everybody that you've just seen on this call transitioned from that left-hand side of money over onto the right-hand side of money, right? Because I came into this opportunity, guys, just about a year and a half ago now. And honestly, it's the best decision that I ever made in my life. It's changed my entire life, not just the way that my finances are set up, but the way that my mind now works, my mentally, spiritually, physically, I've leveled up in all areas. And if I can share that with just one person today, I know the people that are hosting this call, that are launching their business right now, they're going to be able to impact nations and generations off of the back of this first call, right? So if you're ready to hear this information, I want you to drop me some 7s into the chat whilst we get into this, because I'm not going to take up too much of your time, guys. But what we are going to do is we are going to show you exactly how to move on to that right-hand side of money, right? So I'm going to get straight into it and show you exactly exactly what I did to move over from being an employee. And guys, when I tell you, I've worked since I had a national insurance number, right? Since that national insurance number dropped at 15, 16, well, I was working before my national insurance number. I was doing the hustling. But then from 16, guys, I actually got a job in Tesco's, right? So I got a job in Tesco's. I never went to university, and I really didn't know what I was going to do in order to move on to this right-hand side of money. But I knew that I didn't want to be stuck in that paycheck to paycheck every single month cycle that so many of us are stuck in, just because, like Wayne said at the start of this call, we didn't have the secrets. We didn't have these wealth secrets that get passed from generation to generation, but instead we've had to go out and find these secrets. But today I want to share some of them with you. So what we did, and every person on this call did, is they partnered, guys, with the #1 educational platform in the world. Now, you guys may have heard of trading. You guys may have heard of investing. You guys may have seen the people on Instagram, the stunters with the Lamborghinis, right, that are showing you the lifestyle that they're living. But I guarantee you, nobody's showing you how to start. Nobody's showing you how you can start to transition from that employee to the business owner and to become an investor, right? Because I don't know about you guys, but I would love to chuck my wallet out in the morning and come back and it's made more money. And that's now a reality for us, because we go to sleep and we wake up and our bank accounts are bigger, right? Mm-hmm. And that's through the skill that we've learned of trading. But that's not just all that there is, right? And I mentioned the #1 educational platform. And this educational platform has literally changed my life, guys. IM Mastery Academy. Now, if you're taking notes, I want you to write that down. IM Mastery Academy, right? Because it doesn't just offer you one way to make money. It offers you 5 different ways how to make money, guys. I promise you there's something on this call for every single person, right? Now, you guys heard it first. This call is about these 5 amazing individuals that are launching their business this evening. So I want to make this a conversation, right? So Tanya, I want you to let me know which one of these is your favorite way to make money.
My favorite one is HFX. It's simple, and you can make money in minutes.
You can make money in minutes.
Money in minutes, literally.
I know this is strange for some of us, right? Because we genuinely think about getting paid by the hour at best, right? But have you ever stopped to think about how much you're worth a minute? How much you're worth a minute, right? And this HFX is time-based trading. So this is for my busy people, right? I want you to put a HFX into the chat. Tana, can you turn down your mic a tiny bit for me? So HFX is our money in perfect. HFX is our money in minutes, right? And what I want to show you guys today is exactly how it works. We're not going to do too much talking, right? We're about to walk the walk instead of talk the talk on this call. Mm-hmm. So what I want to show you guys right now is how we trade, right? You guys, and everything I'm going to show you guys today, you can absolutely go on to Google, access it yourself. So right here, I'm showing you Pocket Options, which is a demo account that each and every one of you can log into and have a play around with, right? So what we're going to do right now on this call is Tanya is going to take us through how we would actually place a trade on this platform right here. So Tana, what would we have to do? You've come in, you've logged in now. What have you got to do to actually place a trade on here?
Just either press the red button or the green button, and that's it.
So what? Say that one more time for me.
The red button or the green button. So that's it.
You gotta press the red button or you gotta press the green button.
Yeah, that's it.
What Tanya is telling you, right, is in the space of a minute, you can make money. In the space of 1 minute. And we're gonna demonstrate for you today, right? So let's have a little bit of fun on here. Where's the chat box? I wanna find the chat box. Now, I'm not talking to the traders right here on this call because I know you guys are securing your bag already. I'm talking to the guests that are on this call today, right? I'm talking to the guests. I want you to drop in a red or a green into the chat. Now, if we think the market's going down, we're just simply pressing that red button. If we think the market's going up, we're pressing the green button, right? So I want you to drop into the chat for me. If you've never traded before, I want you to drop into the chat, red or green, right? Red or green. Let me let some more people in. Amazing, thank you, Natleen. All right, cool. Jackie, we're gonna go with Jackie. Jackie dropped in first right there, green, right? So Jackie has said green. Shout out to you, Jackie. So we're gonna press the green button. Now you can see down here, right? We've got the time. So this is a 1 minute trade. You can see right here, this is counting down our 1 minute trade. If this box, guys, stays above this green line for the next 16 seconds, right? We would have just turned that $1,000 into $1,680 in the space of 1 minute. We've got 5 seconds to go. Can we get some energy in the chat? Because right now I'm scared. We got a spike. Oh, we got a spike. Yes, yes, yes. Amazing, right? So that was our first trade. I want you guys to drop into the chat again, red or green. Red or green. We're going to go again because I feel like the broker's a little bit cheeky to us there. And we're going to go again and have another look at this. So red or green, guys. Red or green. Amari said red. Chanel said red. So right now here, guys, we are trading USD JPY, right? That's the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Okay, you can see the numbers going up and down here. And again, we've got a red line here. All we need is for this red box to end up below this red line for us to make a profit in the market. So whilst this is counting down, Tanya, I want you to tell me what's been your favorite thing about learning how to do this?
It's just simple. It's just really simple. And like, yeah, it's just easy. Like I'm busy, I work, I'm a mum. So anytime I get like a 5 minute, 10 minute, I can just quickly log on and just place a quick trade. It's just as simple as that. It's the simplicity of it.
So how long does it take you to place a trade? I mean, I know we just did one, but how long did it take you to place a trade?
A minute.
A minute. So a minute out of your day, you're able to start to build a second income for yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is insane. Now, I never even thought about getting paid by the minute before I entered this space. It wasn't something that I ever thought about, right? But I want to show you guys in just a second the tools and the software that we use in order to know whether to press that red button or whether to press that green button. Have we got our first clear, guys? Boom, right?
Green bubble.
Yes.
Green bubbles, green bubbles, green bubbles.
Whoa.
So there you go, guys. You just seen there, we've just profited in the market $1,680. Now, you don't need to start with $1,000. You don't even need to start with $100, right? You can literally start trading $1 or £1, okay? So don't think you need to come into this space already having, you know, thousands of pounds, because we're going to teach you how to compound that money a little bit later, right? That's going to get real interesting. But we are not gamblers. And what I'm here to tell you is we do not just ask random people on a Zoom call whether we should press the red button or the green button. I'm pretty sure that is not how Tanya does her trading in the morning, right? Right. But what Tanya does do is she plugs in to this algorithm that we've got that I'm going to bring up in just a second. And she uses that to tell her whether to press the red button or whether to press the green button. So Tanya, what is the algorithm that you use?
It's Hourglass and a strategy called Cash Trap.
Okay, so I'm going to bring that up right now, guys. You guys should see it on my screen in just a second. Now, you guys might be thinking, oh my God, what are all these boxes, these lines, these letters on here? But Tanya, tell us how simple this actually is. What do we need to look for to know which button to press?
Well, like the market will be trending. You'll be able to see whether it's going up or down. And there's certain indicators on here that will show you what to press.
Okay, so just this arrow right here is
Mhm.
telling us that that's the green button, right? We're pressing the green button, we're pressing pull. So tell me what's your favorite thing about using the hourglass, Tanya?
It's like, again, it's simple, but it's easy to learn the graph. Like doing the education, like the academy show you exactly what to do. Exactly. They don't leave you high and dry. You know exactly what to do.
Amazing.
No gamblers. We're not guessing.
That's right. We're investors and we are not gamblers, because we are making informed decisions in this market using these algorithms, using these softwares. So we know exactly what we're pressing, right? Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of the YouTube traders, the people that are taking their signals from, these Twitter or Reddit or anywhere else of these places. And I'll be very honest and transparent with you. I was one of those people a year and a half ago. I was trying to get into this space, but what I wasn't doing was I wasn't plugging into education like Tanya's done and looking to understand the graphs. I was just trying to get rich quick, guys. That's literally what I was doing. I was trying to get rich quick, and as a result, I was losing money, okay? But what I enabled myself to do was get access to this education via IM Academy. And then I was able to learn and now also turn around and help other people, right? Teach this to other people as well. So like I said, guys, that is just one of our money markets, which is our HFX, our money in minutes. So Tanya, shout out to you. I know you're killing it on HFX right now. And I know this is one of your favorite ways to make money. So absolutely shout out to you. But guys, we got a lot to get through, because I told you there's not just one way to make money here. There's absolutely 5, right? So the next person I want to ask their favorite way to make some money on here is Seychelle. Seychelle, what is your favorite money market out of these that you can see on the screen?
It's got to be Forex for me.
It's Forex for you.
Yep, that pays me in my sleep.
Let's
the one I
go.
like.
Now, Seychelle, why did you get into trading in the first place?
Because I needed money and I didn't want to exchange my time for money. I wanted to make my money work for me. So I wanted to make my money the employee and make me the employer.
Let's go. And have you been able to do that using this?
For sure. Yes. And it's nice to wake up to blue. And blue means that money is being topped up.
Let's go. All right, guys. So your FRX package, this is your traditional Forex, right? Which is your foreign exchange. Now, I want you to drop into the chat box, right? For my interactive people, I see the chat box blowing up. I want you to tell me somewhere the next place that you're going to go on holiday, right? The next place you are jet setting out to, let me know in this chat box right now. So we've got New York, we've got Jamaica. Where else are we going? Jamaica, Dubai, Ghana. Let's go. We got some jet setters on the call. I see you. Barbados, the Maldives, Cuba. Okay, I see you. Right, so guys, to break down Forex, the foreign exchange simply for you, I want you to think of this, right? You're going to New York City, right? We're in London right now. We're going to New York City. Now, what do you need to do, Seychelle, in order to spend your money in New York?
Exchange it.
That's right. You got to exchange your money, right? You say it so simply, but some people don't understand this, right? We've got to exchange our Great British Pound for our, what do they use in New York?
USD.
Our USD. So what trade would you be putting on, Seychelle, if you wanted to exchange some Great British Pound for some US dollar?
GBP USD.
Let's go. So Seychelle would literally come in, right, and put on a trade, transferring her Great British Pound to her US dollar. Now, we would usually do this, guys, where? So, Seychelle, before you knew about trading and you wanted to go and spend your money, where would you exchange your money?
Go to the exchange office, pray that they have the money in there, because sometimes they don't even have enough in there for you, and then get that exchange.
All right, so you'd have to go to a bureau, you'd have to go to the post office. God forbid we would have to change our money at the airport and get fees, right? God forbid. But what we've got now access to do, guys, is do this all from an app on our phone. A free app on our phone called MetaTrader 4. Now, I told you guys I was going to give you some clues in this call. So for my note takers, I really hope you're noting these things down, right? So this free app, MetaTrader 4, allows you to exchange one currency to the next. And that is exactly what Seychelle has been learning how to do. Now, guys, all of these guys are making money on this platform, but they're all doing it in their own ways, right? They're all doing it in different ways. So Seychelle, I know that you like to plug into a little thing called Go Live, right?
Yes.
So who is your favorite educator on Go Live?
Doc Spills, my guy. Listen, the way how he's just made things so simple for you to understand to place a trade is just phenomenal. And you can see like it's God-given. He's literally been given this gift and he's given it away to me so I can be able to set myself free and set my family free. And it's just simple as lining up colors. That's simple.
Right, so we've got Tanya that's doing 1 minute trades. You got you that's lining up colors to make money. Like, can this get any easier? Like,
it can't.
Can this get any easier? So, guys, what I'm telling you here is the Go Live that Seychelle is plugging into has over 120 different educators on it, right? So you get access to over 120 different educators, and each and every one of them are not only securing you the bag, but they're teaching you how to secure the bag yourself, right? And that is what is my favorite part about Go Live, is not only do they give you the fish, but they're teaching you how to fish every single day, right? So Seychelle, you've been using Go Live, you're matching up the colors. Yeah. How long does it take you to put on a trade?
About 60 seconds.
About 60 seconds. So
once I've done the analysis, which is as easy as lining up the colors, put in my price points, done, and let that soar.
I love it. Let it soar. So let me ask you a question, because I feel like people on this call, like obviously these lot knew how to do this before. How long have you been trading, Seychelle?
It's going on like maybe 6 weeks now, maybe. Just about.
Can we drop some S's into the chat, please, for Seychelle? In 6 weeks, she has turned her phone into an ATM, guys. That is literally making money in her sleep. Like, I have never been connected in a space where you can get such a return on investment on your money. And like I said before, it's not just financially. Seychelle, would you agree that the level up is not just financial?
Definitely not just financial, just a bonus. It's just a bonus. Everything else I've gained in this space, the knowledge I've gained, the insight, the spiritual confidence that it's given me to let me know that there's people around that are like-minded. It's amazing. It's a blessing. It really is a blessing.
I love that. I love that. Seychelle, thank you. We're going to hear a little bit more from you later on. But that was absolutely amazing. Guys, we're going to power through because I want to get through these money markets because I know there's something on this call for absolutely everybody. So we're going to flip back. And the next person I want to ask who their favorite money market or which is their favorite money market is our go-getter, it's our visionary. It is the only gentleman present on this call standing up for the men, Mr. Wayne.
DCX at the moment. I used to do HFX. I still do it, but DCX, I got to realize it pumps out a lot of points. It does. It's very volatile.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got tools on DCX, you're good to go. The money is quick and easy. And my favorite tool is the beautiful harmonics. It's wonderful. I love it.
So again, so Wayne, how long have you been in this space for?
Well, with I've only been 6 weeks, but I used to do financial trading for a couple of years. I only used to use Forex, but now I'm stretching further as IM has shown me the whole package, the whole lot.
Amazing. So guys, literally in 6 weeks, Wayne hasn't just been through one money market, but he's been through two, right? He
Two of
started
them.
in HFX, started making his money in minutes, and now he's moved on to that DCX as well, right? Now, for any of you wondering, and I want you guys to drop me a DCX into the chat, because you guys heard from Nate earlier, I am the DCX ambassador, right? Because this is absolutely my favorite package of the money market.
You know it, you know. You know the potential in it.
That's right, because DCX is the future, guys. DCX stands for digital currencies, right? Digital currencies. And what it does is it allows us to enter the crypto space. Now, I don't know about you guys, but you've had to have been living under a rock for the last 3 months if you haven't heard that big B word. Right now, if you've heard this B word, I want you to drop it into the chat, because this B word has been everywhere for the last 3 months, right? I'm hearing it on the side of the bus. I'm hearing it in the underground. I'm hearing it on the news every day. Look, you guys have guessed it already. Bitcoin, 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 right? I can see it coming into the chat fast and furious, right? Because Bitcoin, guys, is the granddaddy of cryptocurrencies, right? So what I want to just show you quickly right here is another website that you guys can absolutely go and have a look at yourselves, called coingecko.com. Now, this just shows you the progression of cryptocurrency, okay? Now, you can see right here, there's over 7,800 different crypto coins. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't fancy going to research 7,800 coins to know which ones that I should be investing in, which ones are going to make me money, and which ones have just been made by the guy on Twitter that fancied making a crypto coin, right? So what we did is we got some of the best educators for cryptocurrencies available to us at IAM Academy. And what they do is they help us every single day to manage our portfolio. So a lot of people think the be all and end all of crypto is Bitcoin, right? Now, yes, that is the granddaddy of cryptocurrency, but crypto is so much more than Bitcoin, guys. Now, I know some of the people on this call, their crypto wallets are looking a little bit fluffy, right? I can already see Tanya's face is like, oi. But Sophia, I want you to tell me a little bit about your journey with your crypto wallet so far. How have you found, managing a crypto wallet?
So far, just getting the education and exploring for myself is very simple. You can basically compare and find out how to be one of those people that was on the beginning journey of Bitcoin. So if you're not trying to have 36,000 to have one Bitcoin, get your education, be aware of what's happening, and you can be one of those people that's making millions off of crypto. And I'm happy to know that my retirement money is just getting fluffy, and I'm just focusing on my day-to-day money. So there really isn't no options of 9 to 5 in it no more.
I love it. I love it, Sophia. I love it. I love it. You just said a couple of things there. One of them being that this is your retirement fund, and this is absolutely my retirement fund as well, right? Because we know that crypto is the future. And there's absolutely no one that could ever tell me that it is not. And I want to give you guys a couple of secrets as to why I know cryptos is the future, right? Firstly, is because for us to stop using cryptocurrency in this year, 2021, we would have to go back to using only cash. Now, I don't know about any of you guys, but could you imagine a world where you didn't tap on your app to order an Uber, where you didn't tap on your app to order some food from Just Eat, from Deliveroo, where you couldn't go on to Amazon Prime and order something for next day delivery? Because honestly, I can't imagine a world where we go back to handing over paper money in order to do transactions. Because every day I'm tapping that card. Every day I'm tapping that contactless, that dude, dude, I'm spending more money than I even know because we're not even seeing it now come through our hands, right? So in order for cryptocurrency not to exist anymore, we would have to go back to using just paper money. Because what people don't understand, that cryptocurrency is backed off of technology, guys. Every time you use your Oyster card, that's cryptocurrency. Every time you send £5 to your friend in your bank account, that's cryptocurrency, right? So let me give you another secret. Another secret is the banks are terrified of cryptocurrency. Why do we think that is? Now, we know that the banks are scared because every time, you can see right here, the market cap. Now, the market cap, guys, is just a fancy word of saying how many times somebody decided that they were going to purchase a coin instead of holding $1 or a pound. Now, this is over 1.6 trillion times. $1.6 trillion. Somebody said, I'm not going to hold a pound or $1. I'm actually going to hold a piece of Bitcoin or a piece of Ethereum, right? So now this decentralized community that is really the people's currency, right? Crypto is the people's currency because, guys, we are in control of it. Now, you guys can see, and Sophia touched on it beautifully when she said, just in case, you know, you don't have that 36K to put into Bitcoin, you're going to need to get in somewhere else, right? So I want to point you out to just one of our favorites, and one of our favorites being this one right here, which is number 7, right? And Nay's already smiling because I know the bag that this made Nay. So XRP, guys, XRP, we got a call to get into this coin when it was just 13 pence. 13 pence. Now, we don't need XRP to go all the way to 36K, right? To be having a retirement party, right? Literally, XRP gets to $10, we're all going to the Maldives. We were talking about Maldives today, right? Because, guys, we've got the knowledge to know which coins have got that the longevity, right? Which coins are not just meme coins. I know a lot of you probably have heard of Dogecoin. Now, the difference between us and everybody else in the world is we get that insider knowledge to know these cases, the use cases of these coins, guys, right? We understand what XRP does. Now, people on Twitter, on YouTube are just saying, oh my God, XRP's grown 100%, let me get in now. But what they don't understand is they're buying on the highs. Now, when do we buy? Right, I want one of you 5 to tell me, when do we buy? Do we buy when the market is high?
Never that.
We don't buy when the market is high over here, right? We buy when the market is low, right?
Yep.
Now we buy when the market is low and we sell when the market is high, right? I want to say again, we buy when the market is low and we sell when the market is high, right? One more time for the people in the back. We buy when the market is low and we sell when the market is high, right? So guys, what does that mean for us? Because so many people don't understand that you can indeed buy and sell this market. Now, when I came into this, I thought it was something that you just had to, just like a stock or a share, you just had to buy it and wait for it to appreciate. You had to wait for it to go up to make any money off of it, right? Now, trading is not like that because you have the opportunity to buy when the market is low and sell when the market is high. So what we've got is something called the Swipe Coin Scalper. And I want to pull back Wayne into this for him to tell us how he uses this to buy when the market is low and sell when the market is high. Because DCX gives you a 2-for-1, guys. You're not just holding your cryptos and waiting for them to appreciate in money, which, believe me, everybody on this call has a fluffy crypto wallet waiting for them in a couple of years. But what we're doing is we're also making a daily wage off of this, right? A daily income by buying when the market is low and selling when the market is high. So you can see on here, we've got lots of buy and sell flags, right? So every single day, we get an opportunity to buy if the market is low and sell if the market is high. Because I'll let you into a little secret. All of the people that were buying up Bitcoin when it was at 60K, everyone you can see here was selling it, I promise you, right? Because we make money going on the way up and we make money going on the way down, right? Tanya's already got it. She's like, up, down. Tanya making money when it is going up, down, sideways. Anyway, she's still
Straight.
right? So Wayne, tell us, I know you've only been using this money market for a little while, but how simple is this to use?
To be honest, a baby could do it. Honestly.
Wait, so hold on. We got counting from 1 to 3. We've got matching up the colors, and now Wayne's telling us that a baby can do it. So,
all right. Basically, it's spoon-fed to you. It's simple. You got the line there. It shows you support and resistance. I don't want to confuse no one, but it will show you support and resistance. Yeah. If you got a bit of support at the bottom where that black line is, you got your little colored boxes. It's got the little arrows at the bottom and the top. It shows you what to do. So basically the work's done for you. All the factors that you need to know is in there already.
Mm-hmm.
It's
so
done.
What you're telling me, Wayne, is this is copy, paste, and profit. Is that what you're telling me?
Basic.
So Wayne is telling me this is copy, paste, profit, right? Yep. So each and every day, you're going to get a symbol come out to you, literally a message to your phone telling you whether to buy or to sell this thing, right? And is literally, like Wayne said to you, spoon-fed to you, telling you whether you're going to press the blue button to buy or the red button to sell, right? So this is just another way, guys, that we're able to start building up that wealth and moving on to that right-hand side of money. Because this is not you putting in a 9 to 5 on these charts, Wayne, is it? How long are you spending on these charts a day?
Do you know what? I just look at it for a couple of minutes and just make the decision. You just look at it for a couple of minutes, you see what it's doing, because this, what you've got on here now, is just an example. The chart's not moving. When I look at it live and the chart's moving, it's basically just playing out exactly as how it's marked out. It's just playing out.
Beautiful. So Wayne looks at this for a couple of minutes a day, guys, and decides whether he's going to put his money to work buying the market or his money to work selling the market. Yep. So guys, that is our third money market. So we've touched on our FRX, our HFX, and our DCX so far, right? Now, all of these academies, guys, they all come with something that is basically what I like to call foolproof. So if you've come into this space with absolutely no knowledge on trading, you don't need to be Wayne. You don't need to have come and have done some trading before, right? You can be Sashel, and this can be the first time you've ever looked at a chart 6 weeks ago and you're already putting your money to work. Now, each and every one of these packages, guys, they have academies, and these are short 5-minute videos that will break down to you exactly, just like Wayne just said, support and resistance. If they're words that you've never heard before, you need to get yourself into a space where people are talking about support and resistance, because we know that support and resistance makes us money, right? But we don't understand some of this terminology because, like I said at the beginning, it hasn't been passed down to us. This is not knowledge that we've previously had access to, right? So you're going to get all of that in your academy videos, and that's going to bring you up to speed of the Waynes of the world that already know support and resistance, that already know how to place a trade, right? And then you're going to get access to the Go Live educators that Sashel was talking about just before, where over 120 different educators are not just showing you how to make money, but they're also feeding you with the trades so you can earn whilst you learn. Now, I want somebody to drop in earn and learn into the chat, right? Because I think that's one of my favorite portions of this, is that it's not like university. You don't come and pay, you know, I don't even, how much is uni a term these days, guys?
Enough money.
Enough money. How much is uni a term, guys? Somebody let me know.
I think it's about $9 in it or something like that.
9 grand a year, right? 9 grand a year, 9 grand a term.
Yeah.
Something, sir.
I never went to
9 grand a term.
university, so I can't comment on university tuition fees, right? But all I know is I'm not paying 9 grand and then having to wait 2, 3, 4 years for the prospect of maybe getting a job and maybe earning that potential income that could have got me from my degree. But what I do know is that I know I can come here and get access to this education and see a return on my investment in the next 24 hours. Right? That's the power of this platform that you're looking at right now. So I don't want you to, even though we're laughing, we're joking, like we're busting jokes, I don't want you to take away the seriousness of how this platform can absolutely change your life, right? So what I want to do now is I want to pass back over to Naomi for her to show you just how we've started to make this money. Because I know some of you are thinking, well, where's the numbers, Lisa? I need the numbers. How much am I going to make, right? Nate's going to show you exactly how you can start compounding your money and what compounding is, right? So, Nate, I'm going to hand it back over to you.
Thank you, Lisa, for that. I am going to take you guys through what we call a wealth plan, which is also known as a compound plan, because what we're doing is compounding our money in the market. So I'm going to bring up a screen that's going to show you exactly what that means. So just bear with me just a moment while I get that up. So guys, I'm an accountant, right? I'm a numbers lady. I need to see the numbers before I get into anything. I'm also just going to bring on the amazing Nat to come and go through this with me. So Nat, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Amazing, girl. So Nat, what do you trade? What have you been trading? What package are you using?
HFX.
Amazing, guys. So when we trade HFX, this is just an example. So we start with an initial amount. This is an example. So you're starting with £200 or dollars, as you can see there. And when we're trading HFX, Nat, how much do we compound by daily? What's our percentage rate?
3%. Between 3 and 5%.
Amazing. And then we're going to do 90 days just to show you guys how much you can grow that money by in 90 days. And where it says daily reinvestment rate 100%, that just means that you're not withdrawing your money on a daily basis. You're leaving your money because we understand that by having more money in your account, you're able to make more money. And where it says including weekends, no, that's because we don't trade HFX on the weekend. We just trade on weekdays. Crypto, however, the markets are open 24/7. Take you through this compound plan ever so quickly and show you what the results look like. And I'm just going to get Nat to give you a brief explanation of how we do that day by day. So guys, like I said, this is just an example. So we're starting today with £200 or dollars, and we're going to be growing our account at just 3% per day. I don't know about you guys, but if you have a savings account at the moment with any of the banks, they're doing about 0.01% interest at the moment. So 3% a day sounds amazing to me. It's manageable, right? So if you're starting with £200, you're going to be looking to make £6 on your first day. Do you understand how I got that? That's 3% of £200, right? So that's all that you're working towards. So you can see that you go from £200 to 2,860. You have that potential to grow your money by over 10, like by times 10, over times 10. Amazing. So how have you found using your compound plan so far?
I can't say that again.
How have you found using your compound plan so far?
Really good. Like I do free trades, and once I've hit my compound for the day, that's it. So I normally trade in the morning, and once I've made my £6, I put it down, start again the next day.
Amazing, guys. And you see that you're making money in minutes. So how long do you trade for? As in, how long are you doing your trades for? Like 1 minute trades, 2 minute trades?
1 minute trades.
So you do 3 1-minute trades a day and you're done. So you're spending how long trading a day? Maybe like 10 minutes altogether?
Yeah, about 10. Yeah. Yeah.
hitting daily targets. So guys, you're thinking £6, okay, amazing. But if we just scroll down as you go day by day, guys, it shows you how you get from that 200 to potentially hitting that 2,000, guys. It's all about consistency with the small numbers. All you need every day with HFX, for example, is just free clears. As Nat said, she gets her free clears and then she's in and out with the bag, and that is it. So that is the compound plan. Thank you so much, Nat, for coming and going through that with me, guys.
Welcome.
One thing I do want to say before we go on to the next thing, which I'm sure you're probably all waiting for, how you get started. I just want to explain, with the compound plan, you don't have to hit your target every single day. This is just a guide to help you get to where you want to be. So if you don't make it every day, or say if you had a few days where you don't trade, or you've had a few days where you didn't follow instructions and you actually had a couple of lessons, if you only make it to halfway, you've still more than doubled your money. You're almost at 1,000. So it's not even, there's just so much potential to grow your money. Like I said, that 0.01 at the bank versus what you can grow for yourself here is just amazing.
Nay, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. So now, guys, you all want to hear about, like I said, how you can get started, right? You've heard about the money minutes from Tanya. You've heard about the matching up the colors, the FRX trading from Sachel. You've heard about the DCX from Sophia and Wayne, and Nat has kindly told you how we grow that money on a daily basis. So I just need to drop into the chat box for me quickly. Which one of these is your favorite markets to be in? You've heard about them, and which one is tickling your fancy, guys? Because you can join any one of these money markets, or you can choose to combine all three. I'm seeing a lot of HFXs, a lot of DCXs coming in. Amazing, amazing, guys. So you can decide to join any one of these money markets for just $135, which is approximately £180. And guys, there is a way that you can access this for free, and I'm going to get into that in just a moment, but let me just explain how this works first. So $235, and you're not locked into any sort of contract at all. So you can cancel at any time. You can come in, use any of your academies. So say that you're going to choose the HFX, you come in, you start making your money in minutes. After your first 30 days, if you decide that you want to continue, then the price is reduced to $175, which is approximately £130. Amazing, if you ask me, guys, because £35 works out to be £5 a day. And I don't know about you guys, but when I was working in the city, I was spending way more than £5 a day on lunch. As literally lunch money, guys. And I've been able to instead use that lunch money to make so much more. Amazing. But like I said, guys, when I heard about this opportunity, was super excited, and I just hopped straight into combining all three money markets with the elite package. And now the elite package starts at $325, which is approximately £230, and it reduces to $275, which is approximately £130. So like I said, I told you how you can get it for free, right? You can get this absolutely free, guys. Absolutely free, just by helping 2 other people get access to this information. And I don't know about you, but when I heard this, I was like mind blown. For me, my 2 people were my brother and my best friend. Just those 2 people. And to be honest, it went on from there. Yours doesn't have to be your brother or your best friend. It can be your neighbor, it can be your partner, it can be absolutely anybody who you want to bring on. Only 2 people, and then your package is absolutely free, guys. So that's how you get started. And before we end off the call, I just want to bring on Lisa quickly to drop some few gems for you before we end the call.
Thank you, Nay. Oh my gosh. So guys, I know a few of you are probably looking at the prices thinking, is she all right? Because I'll be honest with you, when I first heard the prices, I was like, am I going to be able to make my money back? Am I going to be able to learn this thing? Is this really right for me, right? but I'm telling you that this is an investment that will be able to change your life, right? So I don't want you to focus on the money. I don't want you to focus on the numbers that Naomi just said. I want you to think about that £5 a day that you currently, I saw somebody in the chat box say, I spend more than that on KFC, right? That £5 a day that you're spending on your Starbucks, that £5 a day that you're spending on the sweetie and the fizzy drink from the shop, right? Because we all do it. It's a priority thing. And what I'm telling you right now is that if you do not have that £180 to invest in yourself, right, then we may be in a bigger financial problem than we first thought. Because for me, right, me knowing that I didn't have £180 disposable income that I could use to better my life was alarm bells for me. And that's how I knew, guys, I needed to transition over from that left-hand side of money onto the right-hand side of money. Because just like each and every one of these people that are launching right now today, and I promise you this, right, all of these people are paying for their package every single month because they understand the value that they're getting from I Am Mastery Academy and from the Wealthier World. And we're going to touch into the Wealthier World in just a second, because I would be nothing without the Wealthier World, right? So I need you guys to understand that we're not just in a trading, networking space, but what we are in, guys, is we're in a community that is constantly building each other up each and every day, right? And like I said before, this is not just a financial gain that you're going to get from I Am Mastery Academy. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be uplifted mentally, physically, spiritually, right? And the finances are just a bonus, just like Sashel said, because once you've got your mindset correct, the money's going to come regardless, right? The money's going to come regardless. But for me, being able to walk in my purpose for the last year and a half has enabled me to impact people all over the world and allow them to start making money from their mobile phones. Because it's not about the money, guys. It's about the fact that Tanya can spend more time with her children, that Sashel can work on her business, right? That Sophia can work on her business, that these guys have enabled freedom from this thing, right? This is freedom that we're talking about for £180, guys. Freedom. I want you just to understand that just a little bit, right? Because for £5 a day, you can literally change your financial situation. Now, I want you to just think back on just something a little bit, right? Because the decisions that you made 2 years ago are literally the reason of exactly where you are today in life, right? So if you're constantly, if you're right now not happy with where you are, then we have to make another decision today to make sure that in the next 2 years, we're in a different place, right? Whether that's financially, mentally, spiritually. But all I know is I needed to get around some powerful individuals to help me uplift, right? I needed to get around some people that were not just gonna make me be plugging in for my annual leave. This clocking in, clocking out lifestyle was not for me. Like, I didn't even go into my story too deep, guys, but me and Naomi have been plotting ways of how we can make money for years. And it only is by God's grace that we've stumbled across this. And now we're not only making money together, but we're helping a whole host of people make money too, right? So as I end off this call, I just want to ask a couple of you guys, what has Wealthier World done for you guys in the last couple of months? Because I know you haven't been here too long, right? Some of you have been here 6 weeks. Some of you have been here a couple of months, right? So Tanya, I want to start with you. What has Wealthier World done for you?
Listen, it's done amazing things. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just going to quickly touch upon a story as to why I'm actually in this space. So I decided to go for this dream. I decided to apply myself to something, and I didn't get it. Like, I felt it fell flat, and I was devastated. And it brought me down to my knees, and I was crying. I was praying to God, asking God to help me. I was grateful, telling him I was grateful for him, but he needed to help me. I wanted him to help me. And the very next day, I was speaking to my bestie, Natalie, and, I was telling her about what happened. And she said, well, don't worry, Tanya, because I've got a business opportunity for you. As soon as I heard that, I was like, thank you, God. thank you, God. And I didn't even hesitate. I just said, look, when I get paid, straight, boom, bam, and I'm here. And it's not only being financially free, the space I'm in, the people I'm around, they deal with your mindset. Your mindset. I'm completely a different person, right? These people pray for you, they're rooting for you, they motivate you. And yeah, because of them, I'm just doing it. I am just doing it. And I'm so grateful to be around this space. So yeah.
Amazing. Thank you, Tanya. And on that note, guys, it is Just Do It June, and I don't want to keep you here for too long, but for those of you that have stayed all the way to the end of this call, I got something a little bit special for you. So for anybody that's literally ready and says, you know what, I want a little bit of whatever's going on in this group chat, and believe me, our group chat is litty, right? But for any of you guys that want to access this group, and you see these lot laughing because they know that the group chat is up. But for any of you guys that want to access this group chat, you want to be involved in a community where you can start to create your own income, where you can start to make money from your mobile phone, right? I want to give you guys $50 cash back, right? So that means that you won't be joining this business for 180 today, right? Because what you're going to do is in 10 days, you are actually going to get $50 cash back from myself, right? And that's to help you go into your trading account. We can help you set up your crypto wallet. That $50 can literally turn into, you saw the numbers, right? You saw what Bitcoin turned into from $50 to now sitting at 36,000. All right. But what you need to do is you need to get back to the person that gave you the link for this call. Get back to the person that put you on this call, because I promise you, they want the best for you. That person that put you onto this call today, they want you to have access to this information, because this information is changing each and every one of our lives. And all we want to do is pay it forward, guys, right? So on that note, I want to make sure you guys have an amazing rest of your evening, amazing rest of your Thursday. Take care. God bless. And guys, Just Do It June. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do
Let's go.
Thank you,
Bye, guys.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Thank you.